I'm making a really delicious recipe today. It's buttermilk baked chicken. It's kind of like fried chicken, but a little bit different because it's baked. Different because it's baked. That also means that it's lower in fat, which is fantastic. I've made some fresh breadcrumbs out of regular white bread, super easy. Now, for the chicken part. 1 cup of buttermilk. This is just going to help the breadcrumbs stick. It's gonna make it taste delicious. Add a little bit of tang. 1 teaspoon of hot pepper sauce, such as Tabasco. Salt and pepper. The huge. Remember I said I was gonna say that? I'm gonna say it. Seasoning your food all the way through the process of cooking it is one of the most important things in cooking. Toss them around with tongs. You could do this in the morning and then come home at night and bread it and bake it, and then you have dinner in 35 minutes. Do not let it sit on the counter all day. If you're gonna do this in the morning, make sure you put it in the refrigerator. You know, I'm just gonna make mine right away, so I'm making my topping. Like 3 cups of breadcrumbs, 3/4 of a cup of grated Parmesan, which I grated over the weekend when I had time to be grating cheese and then keep it in the refrigerator, my handy dandy container. A teaspoon of dry thyme. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to crush it up a little bit, which releases the oils, which makes it more fragrant and more flavorful, and also breaks up all those little shardy, pointy pieces that maybe aren't so great to eat, and it disperses more evenly in your mixture. So it's a win-win situation. So add that to your mixture. Salt and pepper. Like I was saying, season at every level of cooking, and then your food will taste delicious and just like in a restaurant. This you can mix with your hands because it's just breadcrumbs and cheese and salt and pepper and thyme. Okay, now I'm gonna go get a tray because I'm gonna bake this. Voila, a baking pan, a little bit of olive oil. And this is all the oil that's going into this recipe. Yes, the chicken does have skin. Chicken skin has fat. Move everything out of the way. Set yourself up for a little dredging station. This is where your tongs come in handy because you don't want to touch raw chicken. Take your marinated chicken, however long it's been marinating, 1 at a time from your buttermilk mixture. Let the liquid drip off, and then transfer it to the breadcrumb mixture. Turn to coat so it's nicely coated in delicious, flavorful breadcrumbs, and then put it on your baking sheet. Almost done. Make sure they're not too crushed together, but obviously if you're using a whole baking sheet, you won't have that problem. 400 degrees, 35 minutes. You do want to serve something with your chicken, right? So I'm gonna make a coleslaw. This one's gonna be really, really easy. Sprinkle with salt. Let's just say a 1/2 teaspoon. A few grinds on the old pepper mill. At least 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Let's say 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Toss it and taste it. This is about 4 cups of shredded cabbage and carrots. Very nicely seasoned. And now, in the 5 minutes that it took me to make this salad, my chicken is magically done. Seriously, it's been 35 minutes. Very good. Golden brown, bubbling. That's what I like to see. Do yourself a favor, do not put hot things down on wooden boards and burn them. I have a towel. A delicious dinner tonight? I think so. Particularly if you marinate this ahead of time, this will be very, very fast when you get home at night. Throw it in the oven for 35 minutes. You will have a delicious, fantastic, and succulent dinner. See all these brown bits of golden, fatty crumbs of deliciousness? That's what I love. So feed your family the chicken and save the tray for yourself.